Virgo, welcome to your reading. So we're going to dive right in and get your current energy. What's influencing you? What do you need to focus on? And your past? And your strength? Your near future? What else is influencing this? What else do you need to know? Your hopes or fears? And your potential outcome? And so this video is available on TikTok at Tarot with Michelle and on YouTube and Rumble, Tarot and Astrology with Michelle. This video also has an extended. The link will be in the description box below. So looking here, bottom of the deck, I am getting the Hanged Man energy. So Pisces coming through. This is pause or delay, but it's really so that you can see the big picture. You've been in this energy, in and out. You've been in and out of this energy. Being able to see the big picture, taking action, kind of almost pause, take some more action. What you're actually doing here with the Four of Cups in your current energy, influenced by the Queen of Swords, is you're figuring out how to get yourself out of a situation. The Four of Cups is sadness, disappointment. It's that kind of stuck energy. Like, what do I do? How do I move forward? The Queen of Swords is saying, okay, let's clarify. Let's take a look at this entire situation and figure out what are the best next steps here. Surrendering to the process, stepping into that Hanged Man energy, taking that step back and saying, okay, why am I going through this? What is it that I'm experiencing? How do I get myself out of it? I'm getting a lot of personal accountability coming through in this. The recognition and the awareness that you can make whatever change that you want to get out of this energy. The Queen of Swords feels like you will, and that you're figuring out. This is not, it doesn't feel like it's going to be long. If you're still in that now, it doesn't feel like it's going to last. It actually feels like you're getting the information that you need to get out of that situation. You're going to come out of Hanged Man here. It feels like any minute. I don't get the sense that any real delay is happening here. In what you need to focus on, I'm getting the Emperor. So the Emperor, it's Aries energy. It's Mars, my way or the highway. Stepping into your own power. I'm getting more personal accountability here. So there's something about getting stuck, being stuck in a situation, finding your way out. That Emperor that gives you your confidence back, that allows you to make the right choices for yourself, to act in a way that honors who you are. There's something about this entire process because that Hanged Man energy is showing up to say, when you look at the big picture, look at what you're capable of achieving. Look at everything that you've already achieved, but look at what all is possible still. And so I'm getting a lot of that where the Emperor is saying, okay, I overcame some sort of hurdle here, some sort of plateau, stuck energy. Now, what do I want to conquer? What do I want to do next? Three of Wands is showing up in the past here. So now this is patience, also a delayed energy. It feels like it's connected to the Hanged Man, but I don't get the sense that you're still in this. I feel like you go in and out of it. And it's really just to almost make sure that you're making the right choices, that you're seeing everything as it really is, so that as you're moving forward, you're really acting from that place of clarity and balance and just recognition that you're ready to move forward. Because your strength here is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new beginning. So it's creating some sort of new beginning for yourself. One with a lot of stability. Page of Swords showing up here in the near future. Page of Swords, it's more clarifying, but I'm also getting a release. So letting go of whatever created the stuck energy, because it feels like it's a mindset. The way it's coming through, there's something internal to you. The way that you were looking at a situation or maybe thinking about a situation, you're recognizing now that you were halting your own progress. And it feels like with the Page of Swords, the clarity is there. And now letting go so that you can freely move forward, that's what you're doing. When I look at the external influences here, so how the universe is shaping the situation, I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles here with the Queen of Wands. Now that Seven of Pentacles is you investing in yourself, in your future. Queen of Wands, taking action. But this all feels very internal. There's a shift that's taking place within you right now, and it feels a lot like you're going through some sort of transformation. And the transformation is connected to the mindset shift of, okay, if I'm stuck, it's because I'm allowing myself to be stuck. So if I don't want to be stuck anymore, what do I need to do? And it feels like that's what's changing here, that the recognition, not the kind of victim mentality, but into more of the almost like a conqueror mentality to say, I'm capable of doing this. I can do this myself. I don't need to kind of wait for everything to just show up on my path. There are things that I can control and that I can do. And it's about your decision-making process and the actions here that you're taking. 10 of Cups is showing up here in your hopes or fears. So the 10 of Cups is long-term emotional happiness. So it's a marriage card. I'm not picking up another person here, but if you have been stuck because you've been focusing on getting hurt or preventing yourself from getting hurt, if that is part of that 4 of Cups energy, because I'm getting a little bit of that, take it as it resonates for you. You're getting out of that mode. You're kind of recognizing that you need to make some sort of progress or you're never going to get the happiness that you're looking for. There's some sort of recognition of that feels like it's hitting you. And then the Ace of Swords is showing up here in your potential outcome. I love that. The Ace of Swords, and you can see all the butterflies around this one. It feels like transformation. This is clearing the path for yourself. It's kind of getting out of your own way, getting out of your mind, not feeling like you need to protect yourself. I'm getting a lot of messages coming through. Let's start clarifying. Let's start clarifying and see how this can become more clear, because I'm getting the messages around taking accountability for yourself and recognizing that you have the power to get yourself out of a stuck energy. But I'm also getting there's something also about investing in yourself, investing in your future. There's something like another message around protecting yourself. The investing in yourself and your future is really connected to getting out of that stuck energy, but the protecting yourself feels separate. The protecting yourself message feels like it may have led to the 4 of Cups, that you may have had some sort of fear around getting hurt, and that created the stuck energy in the first place. Let's dive in and let's get more information. So with the 4 of Cups and the Queen of Swords, I'm getting the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Cups here. So the 6 of Cups, a card of nostalgia. So there is something here from the past that kind of led to this stuck energy. 10 of Cups, you want ultimate happiness though. You want that long-term happiness. Could be with another person. Take it as it resonates for you. The 6 of Cups can be a card of children. The 10 of Cups is a card of family. Again, take it as it makes sense. But what I'm getting here is that the awareness is showing up, that you're recognizing your own decisions, what led to you feeling stuck, and what you can do to get out of that energy, and what you can do to focus on moving forward. And it doesn't mean that any kind of past cycle that hurts you is going to repeat itself going forward. It feels like you're starting to recognize your own strength and power here. With the Emperor, I'm getting the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is wearing your heart on your sleeve. With the Emperor energy connected to this, your emotions are not a weakness. They're a strength. Acting from the heart, trusting yourself, being authentic, following your heart, those are all strengths. And so there's something about that feels like it's coming up to the surface as well. Tell me about the 3 of Wands. World. Closure. Ending. 3 of Wands, the delays here are coming to an end. You're focusing on the future, but there's something about the way that you're approaching this is that you're recognizing the power and the strength of your own decision-making process, but also your own mind in getting yourself into the situation and getting it out. Tell me about the Ace of Pentacles. The Moon. I love this. So the Moon is your emotions. And so the Ace of Pentacles, you're building from a place of emotional alignment. Everything feels like it's shifting into prioritizing what really matters to you, where real happiness is, and any kind of fear of failure. It feels like it's being negated by this desire and the strength to move forward, because it feels like you're never going to get the happiness that you're looking for just standing still. Tell me about that Page of Swords. The Hermit. So Virgo energy, there you are showing up here in the reading. So it does feel like something is clearing the path, but it feels a lot like the awareness, the recognition something's shifting within you throughout this entire process. Let's keep going. Tell me about that Seven of Pentacles. Yep. Ace of Swords with the Devil energy. So you're cutting away the old way of operating and behaving and thinking. And this is really what's happening right now. You're going through a transformation, and I'm picking you up mid-transformation. And right now you're at the point of awareness, recognizing that if you want happiness, you're going to have to pursue it. It's not something that's going to just fall onto you. And so here is where you're making the decision. Okay, I'm going to get out. I'm going to break some sort of pattern, cycle, anything here that holds me back, even the inner trappings of my own mind. I'm going to figure out what I need to do in order to create this new beginning energy and act in my emotional best interest. And it feels like this is progress that's showing up here. It starts with the awareness, and that immediately gets you out of a stuck energy, because now you're focusing on the future and what steps you need to take. And it feels like this is where you're investing in yourself. You're figuring everything out internally, and you're able to kind of release that devil energy by the time we get to that Ace of Swords. So tell me about that Queen of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're taking whatever action is necessary that leads you down the path of success and happiness here. Tell me about that Ten of Cups. Three of Swords. Yeah, Three of Swords. So you're healing from something here in the past, and the healing is created some sort of plateau or stuck energy, but I don't get the sense that you're accepting that anymore. You're really focusing on getting out of that energy, moving forward, setting yourself up for the happiness that you want. So tell me about that Ace of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. You're clearing the path for, it could be marriage, but it definitely looks like a lot of happiness here. We have a lot of marriage cards showing up. So Virgo, it looks like you're heading down the right path. Just keep with it. If you're interested in the extended reading, the link is going to be below. In the extended, we're going to go into this in more detail, reveal any kind of hidden messages, talk about kind of any key turning points here, messages from your higher self, get guidance for you, and then really how is all this going to play out over the next month. So again, if you're interested, the link is going to be below. And if not, take care. I will see you next time.